Hey everybody. All right. So it is me, Faust Bonnerno. It's good to see all of you. If you don't know me or have been to this channel, I am a longtime character collector of this guy, Silver Surfer. And over the course of the summer, I am going to go ahead with friends. Hopefully, we have one waiting in the wings now for me. Um, I plan on making everything transparent. I plan on completely showing you guys everything in my collection. I'm going to scan it, I'm going to categorize it, and today we are going to update the website and kind of get ready to go through this monster and see what this collection's all about. I've made some tweaks to it. I used to collect the full master everything for a long time, all the way through. Everything, every card had to be had. And I went ahead and decided to go against that, putting out some music for myself. And yeah, I decided to move away from that. And I went to stopping the master collection at 2014, but that does not mean I don't have cards outside of that in various degrees. So we're going to go through everything, and I'm going to talk to you I'm going to talk you through my process of what I've decided to do in terms of curating a massive Silver Surfer trading card collection. And what does this mean for this collection to me, right? Because I'm a big believer that a collection is not about having everything. It's about having to say something about you. So the people who are going to be coming on this channel are very good friends of mine and people who are also character collectors. Some might not be, they might just be fun people who are really cool and want to hang out. Might have some artists on this who might do some different things. Don't know yet. These are some binders. I brought the Pelican case. Oh, I gotta work out more. And that should be everything. And we're going to go tally by tally. So let's bring in my buddy first, which is my good friend William. William.
How's it going?
Hey, buddy. Good seeing you, man. I'm so glad you jumped on.
Uh,
I appreciate you, man.
oh yeah, anytime.
Hey, so many people here. See-through surfer, always. Hey, if anybody wants to hang out or anything, you guys can always send me a link. There's some amazing collectors in here. I think Voodoo is one of them. Domino for sure. True Blue. Akasa is just Deadpool and Doom. I mean, these are all people I admire. Hermit, who's Scarlet Witch, and of course Ghost Rider and Danny Ketch and all these kind of great characters. But I'm just really glad you're here. I think it's time to be fully transparent with everything I have, and I got to go through the scanning process sometime. So I haven't perfected the scanning thing yet because I kind of want to watch you. I want you guys to watch me scan cards, and if someone's like, "Oh, I've never seen that set before," I can pause the scanning and kind of show it off. You know what I mean? So instead of doing that, I'm going to bring up my website, and that, as dorky as that is, and that's exactly what it is, my website as a ridiculousness. Here it is there. And I'm going to go ahead and do something in my screen real quick to fix something. But yeah, so there's my screen. And so basically this is my website, and it's just a website for me. I wanted to see if I could make something cool. There's something amazing coming. I can't say too much yet, but I've been working in the background. Some people know this. I think it's going to revolutionize quite a bit of things. But for now, we're going to stay here and we're going to do this count. So as you can see on my site here, I have this count, and you can see how I have all these things here, and it goes down to explain blah, blah, blah. A lot of this is placeholders because I was just interested in making this little logo thing with the About Me page and the channel and the gallery. And I just wanted to see if I could do it, because the truth is, when I first came into this hobby, a big part of my coming into this hobby was seeing people who had phenomenal collections and their own websites. And it was back in the late 90s. And these people, I looked up to these people's collections, and they were mostly sketch card collections, which is why I was Sketch Card Hive. So I tried to build out Silver Surfer sketch card collection, but I love the Surfer cards, all of them. So I want to get every Silver Surfer card. And that's how that kind of started back in the day. And it's been a long time. Fan of the Surfer Cell 7. I don't collect sports. I have Pokemon cards because I'm a huge Pokemon fan, but I'm not anywhere near Silver Surfer's my main guy, main person to collect. And that's my collection has always been around him. So we're going to go through the list. I'm going to need William's help because this is going to suck. I've been not wanting to do this, and putting myself on camera has kind of forced me to do this. So I know this is going to suck. So, okay. So we got to do a couple of things here first. So my hope is to update this as you see here. But instead of showing this right now, I think what I'm instead going to bring up is I'm going to go ahead and present my screen, and I want to present this. And this is my notes section. It's not as sexy as the website, but this is the nitty gritty, and this is going to be the pain. Okay, Ryder. Binder 1. And we're going to do this fast. So we're going to do a couple of things here. I think Ryder's going to help me out a little bit if he doesn't care, if he doesn't mind.
Oh, yeah. I'll help you out.
And you're going to help me. So every time, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go through this binder. This is a proxy card. So I'm not going to do proxy cards. It's from the sticker of Marvel Mania. I'm going to show everything. Marvel Mania 1969. 1969, Marvel Mania came out with this, which is the membership card. There's your boy, Surfer there. Technically, it's card. Technically, it might be the first. I don't know for sure, but there it is. This is a proxy because it actually comes in a sheet, and I don't consider it a card, but someone printed this off for me, so we're going to put that right at the top. We're not going to count it, but we're going to count membership card. So 1969 membership card. And now we're not going to type everything out like this because that would be crazy town. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put Marvel Mania because I do think that's important. It's not considered a base. It's the first card. It's not considered a base. What do you consider this, William? A membership card, a fan card? This is an official from Marvel.
Yeah, I would say like, I don't know, insert.
Insert's not the right word because an insert comes in an already pre-established set.
And that's not pre-established at all.
Promo
card.
It is somewhat of a promo. Well, we don't have to do that on this call because that will drive us up the wall and go crazy. Mm-hmm. So we're going to put this as a miscellaneous. And we're going to put 1. Now, if all of you kiddies out there are watching this, you're starting to realize, oh man, they're going to get crazy because this count's about to go up. And we're going to do it. So miscellaneous there. Next one is the Marvel value stamp. We are not going to get through all this today, are we? That's okay. Marvel value, we'll just do a number. We'll just count them to get stupid. Marvel value stamp. Okay. Anything from a comic book? No, that's not going to work.
Because it won't be an insert promo. It won't be those.
Hey, Blake. What's up, buddy? Comic book cutout. I hate myself. See, this is why I never should have done this, but we're all right. Let's start getting crazy now. It's going to go faster, gang. It's going to go faster. 1969. I think that value stamp is from what book? Nope. I'm terrible. I don't have the book, but it's not before 1969, but I have the book listed somewhere. This is another one. These are old Spanish things. I don't know if William knows about this. These are
old those are the Tarabusi, right?
They're not Tarabusi. They're Corpan, and they're Spanish, as you can tell by Surfer at the top in Spanish there.
See, I'm for the most part, I'm lucky because Ghost Rider does have that old stuff, but not as much as like I get lucky because I don't have that much to collect compared to you do.
Okay, well, the other idiot on this call, right? Foreign card. Let's put. We're just gonna count them. We're just gonna count them because all these are gonna get scanned. So we're just gonna scan stuff. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take count, and I'm gonna start moving forward. So this is 1975 Marvel. This is a game piece. So game piece. Check. Okay. William keeps laughing because he knows his dumbass is not going to get through this. However, we're gonna scan all of this. It's gonna be like a little bit of a chore. But there we go. Okay, so now we have the checklist. Marvel superheroes. Okay. Now, this is the checklist. It is 1976 tops. There's two versions of this. One with one asterisk, one with two asterisks. Those are the two in the US. There's also another two foreign, one asterisk, double asterisk. And you saw that in my post recently. So there you go. Okay. So now some people consider this a sticker. Some people consider this a card. Some people consider this the first card. What's your vision on this, Ryder? Where are you at?
That's what I have it down on mine on Ghost Rider because that's like his first card. I mean, honestly, because like after that, it's the 1977 superheroes is his next card. So for me, anyways, for the Ghost Rider stuff, so I would consider that a.
How about a base / sticker?
There you go.
I'm doing this so all you crazy mofos at home can do this for yourselves at a later date. Okay, who's also going to keep track of errors? This guy, because he's insane. So errors are big range for errors. Okay, you have missing layers, you have missing text, you have color variants, blah, 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 blah. It goes on forever. This is not a great error, but it is very high up. Can't really tell, but the black is touching the top. Miss a line. We're going to call it an error and move on with our lives and consider it a good day. So let's do that. Next, we're going to go to stamps. Stamps. Now, I can't blame William because this is technically not his fault because I'm to blame for what he has started getting into. 1976 stamp. 1976 stamp. So there you go.
Yeah. And if people do this, let's just say that the people, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to like classify this stuff because like you'll get to the point of if you do decide to do more than just cards for your character, you'll see some weird shit.
So at one point I thought I'm never going to go bigger than a standard card size.
I thought the same thing.
And that was dog shit because then I fell in love with tarot cards for the Silver Surfer, for the Marvel tarot cards, which I really like. So that ended very quickly. And then I got very large cards, sticker cards, everything.
Yeah.
I think now I don't have vast knowledge and everything. I know I've worked and done certain things with Marvel cards, but I don't know everything as no one does. This is 1977. And this is I think the first Silver Surfer Marvel TCG card.
TCG card, yeah.
I'm actually a huge fan of this card.
Yeah. I have the Australian version.
So the Australian version of this, what year is that?
I think it's 76. I have to find it.
Mine's 77. So I hope Surfer's not in 76. But there you go. It's a very, very beautiful. How's it look on the screen? Does it look okay?
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm going to scan these and we're going to go one by one again. And it's going to be like an all-nighter thing because your boy crazy. Oversized cards. We're going to go ahead and put that here. And I don't know yet. What did I just have? TCG?
Yes.
TCG foreign, though.
Yes. Yep, because that's the UK version.
Oh, I hate myself. Okay. All right. Here we go. Swap and save card, Mr. Wimpy. These are stupid pretty in hand. This is not original art. This is from Silver Surfer 4 with Thor and Silver Surfer. I forget the number. It's actually captured from there. Swap and save card, Silver Surfer. Really beautiful write-up, 1979. So
this is Australia. It is 77 as well.
let me
Australian version.
Let me see the front. Let me see the bottom. Yeah, I know what that is. Okay, good. I have that.
Yeah, because it has a Mephisto on the back.
Yeah. I don't think Surfer's in that set.
Okay.
You if you want to check, you could check. Food product card. Let's go one. Bada bing. That's good, Mr. Wimpley. Okay, sticker time. 1979, same image. 1979 sticker. Fits in the top loader. I was very proud when I found this. I was like, oh, that fits in the binder. That's a good day for Fausto, right there. So we're gonna go pure sticker. We're gonna go one. Oh my god. Okay, next. All right, this I just bought. This is from Spidey 1980 Super Stories number 45, and it's a stamp
nice.
on the back of the book. And I picked up the book, overpaid for the book, and this came cut out already. I didn't cut it from the book. I did. I don't care. I get. So done. And that is, how do I, comic book cutout. Dos. All right. Rub-a-tattoo. Rub-a-tattoo, gentlemen. You all remember this if you were born in the 90s. Not William here. He was too young to understand the pain of putting on any tattoo that was sent to you in the mail and then taking it off with rubbing alcohol. Surfer's on there. There's 4 of these. I don't want to talk about it, William. There's 4 of these. Really nice. They're a lot of fun. Silver Surfers mugs everywhere. I think I'm missing maybe 1 or 2. I don't know if I am or not. I don't care. But you know what? I'll find them eventually. Or if you have them, please contact me. I will want them because the sickness is deep. And you guys know.
Sickness is very deep.
It is deep. Here we go. Okay, so rubber tattoos. We're going to make a category for tattoos. If you see me skip this stuff at any point, you tell me, William. Okay, another foreign card. It's small, but it's considered a card. Silver Surfer again. Superheroes, number 40. And that is year 1980. This is going to go on for a long time, and I'm going to sound very stupid through most of it, if I don't already sound like an idiot. All right, 1980, another one. Wait, foreign card. Did I mark it?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, William. Yeah, that's what. Another foreign Silver Surfer card. Okay, this is for the Terra Busey, whatever thing. Steve Busey, this company for foreign chocolates. That's not true. Okay, we're going to move on there. I'm going to hold this up now because I have others. So, foreign cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. And then this guy. 1980 again. Now, this is a sticker. Now, did my dumbass for foreign card didn't put foreign sticker before? So, -2. Was this a dumb idea? Be honest. That's a yes.
We'll be here for a little while.
I hate myself. Okay, sticker, foreign card, that's 3. That's 8. I think we can get through a binder. Okay. More.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, you're doing like if you do like the 70s and 80s and stuff, you're gonna get a lot of stickers and stuff like that. But when you go to like the 90s and shit, you should get more like regular cards. Should.
Foreign chocolate. Oh, is this considered a foreign food product card or full?
I just put foreign card, or I'd put Pog. I mean, that's pretty much the size of a Pog.
Pog or disc? See, this is why you bring someone on who's experienced your torture with you, because they can have that face when they're like, "Damn it, I hate him," and he's right. I hate myself. It's a food product card, though. Thoughts?
Yeah, but if you did that, then those Tarabusis would be food too. Then.
Yeah, trust. I know. Cataloging the card collection, Blake is like, "You sick bastard." I know Blake is like, "No." Down with the sickness. Yes. What's up? Donnie, what's up, man? Oh, yeah, gang. Yeah. I hate myself for this, but come on and hate me with me. What do you want to do?
What do you mean? Do you think Pog or disc?
Okay, first we're gonna
because
say disc.
I do know this. You got a couple discs.
Oh
You got
yeah,
a couple of the Ovaltine ones. So that's
Yeah.
that's
Ovaltine. Don't forget to drink your Ovaltine.
yeah.
Okay. Shit. Where is it? Okay. I'm gonna put disc. I'm gonna put foreign, and we're just gonna go all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
mean, disc, foreign card, disc, foreign, 1, and then we have to go back. Well, it's food too. So disc, food, disc, food, foreign. Disc, food, foreign. Someone has to do it, William, and it's gonna be us, and it's gonna be today. So foreign cards, we have those. We have foreign sticker. Yes. Sticker foreign. No, but those are all sticker foreign. You know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. You know why? Because we're here and we're going to go sticker foreign. And we're not going to be on more than an hour, folks. So we'll see how far we get. Food, 1. And then foreign card, 8. Or foreign food. Foreign food. Foreign food was 4. How many 4 cards did I have? Damn it. I wish I would tell you. I wish I could tell you guys this was for a dare, but it really wasn't. This is just me being an idiot who was like, I'll do something random and fun. And now I'm hating myself. Okay. Oh God. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Foreign cards, 5. My vote's Pog. Oh God.
I lost count.
We're gonna do this together. No, damn it. No. We're not gonna lose count. Look at the list. Do I have membership card on there? Miscellaneous.
Yeah, that's the membership card. Yeah.
I don't even think we have. Let's just do membership card, because maybe there's another membership card that I don't know. Membership card 1. Done. All right. Comic book cut clipping, not that cut clipping. Comic. Where are you? Comic book cutout. Oh, that doesn't work as a title.
What about comic book stamp?
No, because it's a cutout, and there's Do you think
Value stamp.
Yes, you're right. Comic book cut, comic book stamp. Yes. Yes. William for the win. So we got one for there. Let's move on. 2 foreign cards. I don't think they're stickers. 1970 something. We're going to recount our foreign. So we have 2. Okay. We
Is
have
that the
game.
70? Is that the 77?
Yes, that's a Copan or whatever.
Okay.
Is it a sticker? It's a sticker. Foreign card sticker. Oh, good. 2. Let's do 4. I hate myself. Okay. Is the game piece up there?
Yeah. Let me see. Disc food sticker, oversized stamp, error, base sticker. Yeah, game piece 1.
Okay.
Yep.
I put 2 checklists on there because I have 2 checklists. Sticker base 2, sticker foreign 2. We're good. Sticker error. I put 1 error there. We're just going to do errors as a thing. Error, stamp, perfect. Foreign TCG, perfect. Moving on. Wimpley food foreign. Where's food foreign?
Right there. Foreign food, right under sticker foreign card.
Foreign food.
Yep.
We're going to put 1. That's the Wimpley. Good. Stickers, rub-on tattoos. I think we're good there. Okay, let's keep
4
going.
4 tattoos.
We have 5 chocolate regular cards. So 5 foreign cards. Foreign. Okay.
Hold on. Yeah. So,
7.
you're not classifying that as the food, right? Sticker foreign food or just foreign card?
Fudge life. Wait, what was my original number for foreign card? How do you remember?
I think
5 minus 7. 2. Shut
it's
up.
2. Yeah, you're right.
Good. You're right. We're going to classify them as foreign food cards. So we're going to add 5 to 1, which gives us 6. Now we have a foreign food sticker thing. So we're going to add 1 here, 2. I'm so happy. Okay, let's keep moving on. All right, we got a foreign. We have a foreign disc foreign food 1. Done. Okay. All right, now we got to classify all this stuff. Okay, next page. Hey, William, you want to know how many pages we're into the binder now?
Like 2.
It's only been 30 minutes. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, we're 5. More than I thought.
There's 30 pages, William.
I know.
For the first binder.
I know. We'll get it.
No, we won't. This is a fail. All right, all right, gang. All right, let's keep going. All right. This belongs in the I knew Doom would be on here. I was just thinking about Doom. I hate you, Doom. Don't you worry. Oh, I'm so mad at you. You know what, Hermit? Yep, that's so fair. Fausto, bro, you should put this into numbers instead of the notes app. There'll be ways to index. Go screw yourself, Hermit. This is where we are. Wait, it's Wimpley technically a promo too? Yes. Don't you look away. Don't you look away, William. You stay here with me.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to point out to everyone that, as you all can see, there's quite a lot of things you can categorize your stuff as.
Yeah. Disclaimer, if you do this, you might be a little crazy like we are, but besides the point.
You're in good company, though, because It's on YouTube now, and you know it exists. So that's important, right?
Yeah.
It heals. It can heal you. Okay, so let's pause there. Don't forget to smash that thumbs down. Wembley. Yeah, it is a promo, isn't it? Isn't it a promo? Does it say promo, or is it a set that was released with the food? It's a great question. It's a great question. It doesn't say promo on it. It's a swap and save card number 4. Would you call a McDonald's toy that comes in a Happy Meal a promo toy? Technically, you would. Thoughts? That's way too funny.
I don't know. It's hard though. So like, that's my thing though. So like plates and stuff. Would you consider those promos?
What do you mean plates? What plate? What do you mean?
No, I'm just talking about like in general, like printing plates and stuff.
Does this look like the time we need that kind of talking here? We need to stay focused, man. We're not even at the printing plates yet. You're bringing rando shit like that to me. How dare you, sir? It was like, yep. Yeah, whatever. Fine, you're right.
So you just make it promo then?
Promo, food. Where were we? Foreign food. Is that where I put them originally?
Yes.
So -1. There. So I remember the fresh hell he just put me through. Perfect. All right. Well, how's your day going, William?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is 30 minutes of fun that I will not be coming back to. So we're gonna stop.
You might have to do like a.
I think
maybe like do like polls or something like that, or.
Yep. Join late. Hey, what's going on here? Hell's going on here. Fresh dose of hell, my friend. Yeah. We are categorizing the collection, which I will be scanning. I'm still going to scan everything, and I'm going to go one by one and scan it in. Is it bad that I kind of think this looks fun too? It's because we all have proms, and yes,
there's the biggest disclaimer is if you guys want to pick the character and this be your whole fucking life, then go for it. Then go for it, then.
Passion. This to be your whole life. Run. Yeah. Okay. All right.
It gets a little intense.
Gets a little intense. Okay. So we're gonna think through this. Yeah, crazy. It is really fun. This is fun. So we're not going to get through this binder. Do you want to try to get through 2 more pages?
I'm trying to do as best we can.
All right, let's try. Let's go because everyone seems to be in good spirits. Let's get this party going. I am planning on moving all of this into numbers and all that stuff. And there will be things that will help me soon that you all will hopefully be excited about. So, again, this is part of an ongoing series. If you're enjoying this, comment, like, subscribe. Tell me you're like, wow, you really lost it, Fausto. Don't do this to yourself. Or be like, yes, let's see it all one by one and have some fun. Now, the point of this also is to have a bunch of different people come in and kind of go through this fresh hell with me and make some poor decisions as well. So, album foreign sticker. I'm going to put sticker. Because technically it is a sticker. And you saw one of them. Here's something else. This is the back of the pack that was pasted onto this. I don't know. Sometimes, for all you character collectors out there in the world, you do pick up shit because you're like, I know this is wrong. And I know this is not real. I know someone just put the pack image on the back of the thing. Or, blah, 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 blah. And you kind of like... I know this is an album sticker. I think this goes inside of an album. And I think this is just the back of a pack pasted on the album sticker instead of it being put in the album. There are people who are out there who are a lot smarter than me. And if you are, let me down in the comments now and tell me what I'm doing so wrong in my life. But yes, so I'm gonna put 3 because I have 3, and that's gonna be 3 there. So we're gonna move on. Okay. Album sticker foreign 3. All right, next on the list. How many game pieces do you have, William? There's another game piece.
I think about like five or six.
1980. You do have 5 or 6. Any vintage game pieces, or mostly like the Die Masters and stuff like that?
Mostly like Dice Masters and stuff. I do have like, I'll just show you real quick since it's right here. So I have like the hero clicks. I have the tokens.
You did show me that.
Yeah.
Mm.
I guess those were classified as game pieces too.
Yeah, the hero clicks. I have not gotten Silver Surfer hero clicks cards because I don't want to spend $20 on each card.
Yeah, I haven't started that yet. And then you got the little guitar picks.
Couldn't find a Surfer one after you showed me that.
Yeah, I didn't see. I don't think there's a Surfer one. I've looked because I have to get that, but I also have to get like the separate ones because I have to put them in my binder as well. So
yeah, that makes sense. I'd like to get a pick. I get a guitar pick. I'm not musically inclined at all. Are you musically inclined? Do you? No. Yeah, I can't do shit. I'm terrible. My wife begs me not to sing, but I, drop of a hat, man, I will belt one out if I can. But it is awful, and no one should listen to me. All right, this is a piece of currency. Foreign currency. 19. It's not because I'm blind. I'm wearing glasses. Because the print is kind of like blurry. So 1981. 1981. Currency. Nope. Current. And now I'm brain dead. All right, 1. Now, this is one of my favorite cards in the collection. Vintage style. 1982. One of my absolute favorites.
nice.
Phenomenal piece. It's from the splash page of Silver Surfer 1. Has a great write-up on the back. It's a really beautiful card. It's a really good color. Definitely one of my favorite pieces.
So you get lucky because a lot of your art is like Jack Kirby and stuff. A lot of the your older, your vintage basically.
Well, it's funny. My oldest Silver Surfers are actually Buscema, not Kirby.
Really?
Yeah. Well, the only Kirby art I have that's vintage, technically, is the membership card.
Okay.
That's the only Kirby. The rest is Buscema because it starts on SS1. Isn't that interesting?
I never thought about that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like with mine, all my stuff is like like Johnny Blaze, the character iteration, because Danny doesn't show up till 1990, so it's all of it's Johnny Blaze until you get to about 1990, and then it's Danny Ketch.
Ah, that's interesting.
Yep.
Sorry, I missed comments. I like how fast it sounds like he's convincing himself this is not wrong. Could it be worse? Could be Spidey, right? Yeah.
Spidey or Wolverine. Ugh.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, Bob, what's up, man? This guy, it's nuts. Yeah, Free knows what's up. Free took to this like a duck in water, man. He was like, he lost his mind. He's in it deep too. Deep. 1983.
Ovaltine.
Now, is that foreign? It is. It's UK,
yes.
Right?
I believe so. I don't think it is because see, Ghost Rider only has 2. He don't have 3. What I've found is that he does not. What I found, he only has 2 so far. It's I've seen.
I'm sure it's only 2 for you. I don't think that one is foreign. I think that's just a regular disc.
Because I mean, I do get lucky though compared to you because my character, he's more niche character.
Yeah, which is strange. You would think Surfer was niche, but you're right. That hasn't been the case as of late.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's my 3 foreign ones I think you're referring to.
Yep.
So there's that. Jinx! Saved it. And those are around the same year as well. So do you collect the parody cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fun. Parody ones are good. This is my oldest parody one, 1983.
Yeah, I collect pretty much. I mean, I collect everything from hogs to game pieces to whatever you could think of. I basically do your insane style as well. So
I love that people are blaming me for this shit. Parody one. Okay. Okay. Took me forever to figure out where this stupid little thing came from. Do you know about these?
Mm-mm.
Okay, these are stupid. So some idiot, which I'm the idiot because he's not an idiot, cut up these because this is a checklist for the 7-Eleven cups.
Okay. Oh
Yep.
fuck.
And
That means there is a Ghost Rider one then.
And what happened was that this, well, don't be a bobo. Go buy the checklist now on eBay and don't cut it up. But this idiot cut it up and put this on eBay for $10. And Fausto 4 years ago was looking at it and was thinking, I've never seen this thing. I don't think it's fake. And I overpaid $10 for it like a fool. And it's a checklist from 7-Eleven's cups, and it is they are cheap. So
they are cheap.
They're cheap. They're cheap. Go look. They're cheap. I don't think they cost anything. Unless I'm not 16 people watching me. Yeah. No one's gonna look, he left. He just left. Just left me. So I got serious work to do. Excuse me, sir. All right, next page. All right. I think we're close to being out of the hell that is this. So first issue covers Marvel Superheroes US, Marvel Comics Group, used by the permission of Fantasy Trade Card Corporation, 1984. It's kind of cool. So these are awesome. So I have these two cards. So that's another on the checklist. Let's go number 3.
Okay, I'm back.
Checklist done.
I may have just bought the checklist.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How much was it?
$20. It's the whole page checklist.
Well, thanks. I appreciate salt on the wound. All right. Okay, so here's the surfer card from the set. Now, this is where we're really going to hate ourselves. So there's that, right? Beautiful card. And then you have this one where he makes an appearance. Not a surfer card, but he makes an appearance.
Okay.
So this is the first time we're running into that appearance situation other than the membership card. So we already got one for the checklist, one for the US base. Now we're going to go .US base appearance 1. We just hit 1984. Yep. We just hit 1984, folks. And let's look at all the wonderful categories we have for our character collection. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 20, 26. Hey, another friend of ours is here. I love it. Hey, buddy.
What's up, Matt?
Marvelous collector there. Love that. Friday's called into action. I love it.
It definitely did.
It definitely did. Okay, so we're at 84. So what time is it? Okay. All right. So now we're gonna go to this guy.
Now the question, one of the questions I have for you, which I've always like thought about this topic. So, if you ever did, let's say you did Ghost Rider. Let's say, for example, you did Ghost Rider, right?
Mhm.
And would you classify now? Would you do all the iterations or only, like one or two of his iterations?
So here's my stance on that. If I may be so bold with my 5 minute TED talk on this. This will not be 5 minutes. I'm just kidding. I would say, I think when you collect a character, you're supposed to collect the character, not the iterations of the legend. So, like, if I was collecting like the heralds, right?
Yeah,
Cosmic Ghost Rider would be one of those for me
yeah,
if I was doing that kind of ridiculousness. So for me, and we had this conversation a long time ago, I was like, I pick one Ghost Rider. And then I've even told people recently, I was like, I would also pick one costume variation, Earth, reality, whatever thing,
yeah.
instead of going everywhere. Or you pick your two or your three and call it. Personally, I don't think you can do a master character collection of every Ghost Rider at certain levels. I think you can get close.
I think I can get. I mean, I've gotten fairly close with like what you're doing with all of the foreign stuff like that.
Mm.
Um, I think the only thing like I have a cutoff like the I'm not doing any tops or that's kind of like what my cutoff would
Mhm.
be. Um, but I've gotten fairly close to what I have. Like I got gum. I mean I think I've gotten fairly close.
I'm not surprised because you have been pretty on this. Master Collection, um, 1960. What did I call that membership card? I have the memory of a goldfish, so this is not right. 69. 69 to 2014. Master Collection, da da da. Da. So that's
Okay.
one of my big three identifiers. So what I did here, and we'll start talking about this a little bit now, is I went ahead and basically, you know, decide to stop the Master and make some very definitive features for my collection. So this is not a Silver Surfer Master card collection. This is the Master collection here. This is like Fausto's Silver Surfer collection, Silver
Yeah.
Surfer character
Yeah.
collection.
It's hard. It's hard to identify like how you're gonna do it because like with me, Danny Ketch is my favorite Ghost Rider. But the problem is that it gets not boring, but it gets kind of repetitive because his stuff started in 1990.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part is that I don't have a lot of like the older stuff. That's why I've gotten to the older stuff because like I said, Johnny Blaze was Ghost Rider until 1990. So it's like I'm like at this point of like, okay, so I have so much like stuff of like the Knight Rider, which becomes you know Ghost Rider is technically, and then he is reinvented as the Knight Rider or the Phantom Rider. There's two versions to it, so it's like, do I collect that? Do I just do Johnny Blaze? Do I do Dan Catch, or do I just say screw it and just do all of it? I'm at the point now that I've done quite a bit of it. And then I could do categories. I've thought about doing that and just marking them down as different categories of iterations and doing it that way. Like
This
each
is fun.
binder,
Yeah.
is a different iteration of the character.
I dig that. Yeah. See, for where I was at with the Surfer collection, it was really just at like a particular year where I
Yeah.
was like, well, that's all of it. You know what I mean? Like in terms of the hardest things to get. So I was like, that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, so I definitely did that, because I was able to, because I've been doing it for so long to go for full master. And I was like, I didn't like what I had to do. I didn't like what I had to do for 2016. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? To get to 2016, because I just thought just not worth it to me at that point. It didn't make it fun. You know what I mean? 2014 was the most fun.
Yeah.
So Master Collection is there. The other one, and again, over the summer, I'm going to be completely open with everything that I'm doing so people can see this and have record of it or whatever, just for fun because other people have asked. And I'm hoping to have a lot of our friends on here too to talk about their stuff. Not that they have to reveal anything that they're doing. Comic cuts. Surfer comic cuts are really important to me. I really love the insert. So having, I don't know how to clarify this, but like a large collection of comic cuts. And by large, I mean like a percentage of existing cuts that are connected to Surfer. So
yeah, it's hard. I mean, it is. It's very difficult to classify how to do it. You know what I mean? Like
I'm giving myself 3. It's going to be the scope. You know what I mean? I already have the master collection. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Boom. I can live my life with that way. You know what I mean? I'm good with that. The comic cut collection, I'm never going to get bored of. So that's there. You know what I mean? Whether it's a large collection or if it's a 9-page from every issue, you know what I mean? I haven't quite decided what that looks like. You know what I mean? Page of every issue, mainline issue. I don't know. I think that's going to be already a pretty horrific thing to do. I was going to do printing plates and get a printing plate from every collection.
Every set. Yeah.
I was going to, but I don't know. This is a maybe for me because I'm not really happy with what people are charging for the Infinity Trilogy because they're just sitting on eBay. I don't know why people are thinking those are $300 plates. No one's bought them for like 5-6 months. Like it's been stupid.
I'll tell you this, which disclaimer, which a lot of people know this by now. The Death Rider. I just acquired the Death Rider plate on ePack for $100. I think that around there for an original art plate, and it depends on the character. It does. It truly depends on the character, but I think original art plate should at least go for 100 to 150. I think of one that's from like a comic book, like from the Infinity Trilogy and stuff like that, I think should be about 50 to $80.
I mean, truthfully, too, like also, like I put some of them in perspective for you, right? They did a printing plate, 4 printing plates, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black and white for each insert on the spectrum.
Yes.
Green, blue, red, purple, blah, blah, blah. They did 4 plates of each freaking card. All the black ones are going to look the same.
Exactly.
That's a lot of plates that don't have any variety to them that people are trying to hawk for like $400 each. That is insanity. So printing plate thing, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I've lost interest in it, to be honest with you.
Especially the masterpiece ones are just so fucking expensive.
I'm lucky with the masterpieces for Surfer.
Yeah.
Because I have the 4 base, so I'm happy there for MM16, and the Hall of Foil and Dan set didn't have any. So the big hurdle for me is not so much that, it's just that I'm buying cuts and I don't feel like spending the money on plates too. You know what I mean? So there's that. Now, the other aspect to this, and the ones I'm really excited about, like the maybe section is here, right? The other one is sketch cards.
Yeah.
Now, there's 2 ways to go about this. One from every set he had one in, right? Or, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, there's different. You do because that's the hard part. Like you could do, I don't know, your favorite artist, or you could do. I mean, there's all. Do you do like your stock, like each instead of doing like one that you could do where basically you can get. I mean, this is kind of like far fetched, and this is ridiculous to even think about it. But you can do a you could do a sketch card that has from every, I don't know, every blank. Like you get a blank.
I had that goal a long time ago, and I stopped it because it's gonna be hard to say on air. But I'm very picky with things that I have to buy art wise. Like if it doesn't bring me joy and it's not something I'm in love with, I can't just have it to have it. Like that's just not where my money. That's not how I do it. I I'm always extremely envious of people who have binders and binders of sketches because I can look at them for hours and never
Yeah.
get bored. So I definitely, it's definitely a conflicting thing in my collector mind, because in one mind I'd like, oh, I want an example of surfer from every artist I've ever met and
Yeah.
everybody who does sketches. Like, I think that would be the coolest thing ever. But then actualizing it, it's just so, I just don't have the income to like make that arrangement, and I'm extremely envious of people who do. So it's a weird space to be in for sure.
Yeah.
It's a weird space.
Yeah, I mean, I think my advice to people who do this or want to get into collecting everything basically, one of my advice would be take your time, don't rush. Set, just like what Fausto was talking about, set your goals, set your, you know, there's different ways. Like for me, I'm doing where I'm gonna do one iteration and I'm gonna do a binder of just a full like 100, like if they have 100 cards or not, 'cause some of them don't. But I'm doing iteration for each Ghost Rider of that, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do, I mean, there's Johnny Blaze, Danny Catch, Vengeance. There's Cosmic Ghost Rider. I mean, you have other ones like the Fleur Ultra Midnight Suns as Hawkeye, which he is Ghost Rider for like a short stint in comics. You can do it that way too, because that's what I'm gonna start doing. Is I'm just gonna do an iteration for every binder, and then I'll do like
Actually,
yeah, and then I'll do ones just to display and stuff. But that's what I'm gonna work on doing.
I think that's nice. I actually think that's really amazing.
And that'll limit, and I could do where I can collect Johnny Blaze for a while, then I could switch it up and I could do Danny Catch for a while and switch it up and do Vengeance for a while. The only issue I have is Ghost Rider. When it comes to Danny Catch, it doesn't say Danny Catch. It literally just says Ghost Rider. So you have to look at his costume and you have to look at his bike to know that's Danny Catch and not Johnny Blaze. So
I think that's what your collection will do for people, though, right? Is give
yeah,
people that insight and give people that sense of history and that sense of clarification on who's being depicted there.
yeah,
I think when you get into right now in the Marvel kind of hobby world, and we'll start wrapping this up, guys. I know it's been an hour. There has been a lot of people who are, how do I say this? Leaving the hobby, selling cards, moving out, going to OA, whatever the case may be. I think a big part of the hobby is not just about amassing things. I think it's about being a bit of a historian, right? Being
hmm
the person who's like categorizing this, like, oh, you know what? I'm going to be the guy that collects X. I think sometimes people think when you say that,
it's a bad thing.
right, or that you're just like, oh, I just want to grab everything I like because I like this character. Some people, like our good friend Donald Comstock,
Yep.
is collecting Doctor Strange, but he treats it like an archive, treats it
Like a
like
museum. Yeah.
library,
Yeah.
museum kind of thing. Great, and people
Graydon
do
does
this.
the same thing. Yep. Yep.
I'm a huge admirer of that, and I'd like to do that for the Surfer collection, which is why I started doing this series now, and to be transparent with it because I want people to see this work. Like we had a lot of fun looking through this, but look at all the different categories this
Yeah.
stuff's going to be in. You know what I mean? And I'm going to move this into a spreadsheet sheet, and again, fun things are coming, but I think it's really interesting to give people insight into this and kind of start building up this series. And I think it'll be fun for people too to kind of see, yes, the insanity, but what it means to actually collect. And
Yeah.
now that people are leaving, and now this is not, I think a lot of people are going to stick around, and a lot of people are like, man, I can't buy on ePack anymore. I can't find boxes, and I think people are going to feel very lost in the woods.
hmm
And I'm hoping what this series does is kind of teach people like, hey, you know what? Let's have real fun now where it doesn't cost us money, but now we can actually just like do the fun part, which is like looking through our collections. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm
Yeah. You
excited.
don't have to deal with a chase. That's my thing too. Is that I mean honestly, like I'm still working on Fleur Ultra Midnight Suns. but at the same time, I'm taking my time. I mean, I'm grabbing stuff when I've been grabbing foreign cards and I've been grabbing, a lot of stuff that
The 7-Eleven checklist. You just
yo,
grabbed that, so you're
yo.
welcome, by the
And
way.
I grabbed gum. I grabbed the package of gum from 1995 too. Like a week ago.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I mean there's and that's the thing. There's so many different ways you can collect your character. It doesn't and it's your collection. Like, you know, if somebody doesn't like it, who cares? Yeah, it's your collection. It's whatever makes you feel happy. Like,
And
I mean,
understand exactly what William was saying here. There's no right or wrong way to doing any of this stuff. This is
no.
just a
Mhm.
fun insight into how I've chosen to do it.
Oh.
Look at what I've done. Look what William's done. Look what a lot of good people have done in the hobby who've been in the hobby and going through these emotions. And choose your adventure, man, because that's the best part about it is being creative through it.
Mhm.
But so I don't know. It's fun. We got to this set. We got to the first issue covers, Marvel Superheroes, and I believe that's 1984. Yes, sir. 1984. So we got here. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. So 1984 is a full stop. So we're going to put 84 first superhero comic books. We're going to say we stop there. And we're going to come back to this. I'm going to get my scanner stitch. If you have good recommendations on scanners in the comments below, please list them there so I can look at it. I don't want to do this with my phone each time. I like to do it in 9s, and it's going to be a lot of moving around. So it's going to be a chore, to say the least. But I do think it's worth it because I think the time is now to kind of like digitize collections, right? And to actually see cards and to bring people out of the woodworks who have really amazing cards and other people might want to trade them or look for them or let them know, Marvel cards is one of those places where it really is kind of been left behind in terms of the digitalization of it and looking through all the different cards. Pokemon's really good about this. I don't feel like Marvel, DC, and Star Wars has that material there. But we're going to bring some amazing collectors on. We'll have a lot of fun. This will be a good time. So thank you all for joining me, stopping in, saying hi. I appreciate the gang. Thank you so much. More to come. And I'll announce these. This was like a little test. So I sprung this on William, but it's a little test. So if you are interested in doing this with me in the future, hit me up and I'll try to pick a day of the week that people are available and a time. And we'll just go and live it up and just go down the line and start scanning some stuff in, stopping every once in a while to share. I think it'd be a really good time. But thank you, William.
Yeah, of course. Anytime.
Check him out on Instagram. Spirit of the Cards. Fantastic knowledge, not only of his character, but of a lot of the Marvel universe. Fantastic friend. Thank you so much. And good night, everybody. Later.